Man, was it a tough day to be a chaser in both the NASCAR Xfinity Series and the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Hello everyone, I'm Chuck Bush here in the Fan and Media Engagement Center, and this is the Rearview Mirror. And I think it's safe to say that most of the Xfinity Series chasers probably want to forget what happened in Kansas. And if any of them are watching, now might be a good time to look away. First, Ryan Reed runs out of gas, then Justin Allgaier, Bubba Wallace, and Ryan Reed get caught up in a wreck. And when Brendan Gaughan went 3 wide, he ended up taking a trip through the grass, brushing off that Georgetown speed. And if all that wasn't bad enough, on a late restart, Kyle Larson got into Eric Jones, forcing him to pit with a tire rub. So all in all, it was a pretty crazy day for the Xfinity Series chasers. Oh, and Kyle Busch won.
There is the bow.
And now, the word of the week.
Kansas is a hometown racetrack.
Carl is from Columbia, Missouri. Talked about being as a home track.
Hometown crowd.
Home track. His home track. His home track.
His hometown track. And the home track is leading at his home racetrack. I hate hometown races.
With the chase in full swing, it's time to check in and see how those Chase Beards are doing. Let's take a look over here. Austin Dillon, looking pretty good. Little manicured. Truex, not too shabby.
Yep, Martin Truex has his playoff beard. And it's not just the Sprint Cup Series guys getting in on the action. Check out Blake Cook right here.
It's the Blake Cook Chase Beard. He told me he didn't really expect it to last for 6 weeks. He thought maybe it would be a 3-week ordeal. Luckily for him, his wife Shannon seems to approve of it.
And how about Harvick? Whoa, that's barely even peach fuzz. That has to hurt his chase chances. But not wanting to be outdone by the Xfinity Series, the chasers in the Sprint Cup Series had their fair share of problems in Kansas. Denny Hamlin had a wheel issue, Martin Truex Jr. had a fueling issue, Chase Elliott has a tire rub, and Brad Keselowski outdid them all with a spin and a hard hit in the infield. Luckily for Carl Edwards and Kevin Harvick, they weren't caught up in any of that. And on the final restart, Harvick powered past Edwards, and the closer does it again, saving his chase chances and advancing to the round of 8.
And he knocks it out of the park. That was a home run right there.
Well, that will do it for this week's episode of the Rearview Mirror. Be sure to check back next week as we recap all the craziness from Sweet Home Alabama.